Australia's first female head of state on the line, Her Excellency Miss Quentin Bryce, Governor-General of Australia. Good morning, Governor-General. Welcome to the show.
Good morning to you.
Thanks very much for being here. I guess, first of all, what does International Women's Day mean to you?
Oh, it means so many things. It's a time when women around the world gather in sisterhood and solidarity to celebrate the achievements of the women's movement in our country and in every country. It's a time of reflection and joyousness, but also a time to seriously consider what still needs to be done before women have true equality of opportunity and equal status. It means so much to each one of us in different ways. You know, a lot of looking back, and for women of my era, of course, indulging in much nostalgia.
Well, you've been involved in the women's movement for a long time, Governor-General. Can you give us an example of how it started and now where we need to get to a finish?
We'll find our inspiration in the sombre beginnings of International Women's Day, when those garment workers in New York marched down the streets of that great city calling for better working conditions. It has a very industrial history. They wanted better pay, and their poignant cries were for bread and roses, bread and roses. They had the most wonderful marching songs, and what they were saying was, we want the bread, you know, we need money for food to live, but we want the roses too. We want the lovely things of the sunshine and the music. And
if you had to choose, Governor-General, what would you pick between them?
Well, I love the symbolism of the roses. Yes, and you know, we look back to our own suffragists in this country, the women who fought for our political rights. And it's important for us to remember that in Australia, one of the oldest democracies in the world, that in 1902, you know, we were the first country to get both the right to vote and the right to stand in national elections. When I was at university in the 60s, I remember how shocked I was to discover that married women had to, resign on marriage, women workers. You know, women had such a narrow range of opportunities to look to in their futures. I look back and think of those days at conferences where we passed a tin around collecting money for Deborah Wardley to fight her discrimination case to be the first pilot in Australia. And now, you know, women are flying so many of our planes.
Governor-General, thank you so much for being on our show. We really appreciate you having a chat to us. We're sure you're very busy today indeed with lots of stuff going on.
Well, there's fantastic national celebrations here in Canberra, with a breakfast in the morning, a morning tea to launch UN Women.
Love a morning tea. I love a morning tea, Governor-General. Oh, I can't get enough. Those little sandwiches.
There's forums and receptions all around Australia. Women are gathering to celebrate and to look to the past, but also, very importantly, looking ahead at what has to be done yet.
Well, Governor-General, thank you so much for chatting to Triple J this morning. Before we let you go, if I've done my research correctly, you had some very musical parents as well. And I'm not sure if you've kept up with music, but do you have a song that you like in particular you might want us to play?
Oh, of course I want Helen Reddy's I Am Woman. Hear me roar.
Yes, all right, we will try and squeeze that in for you.
Naturally, you'll be playing that.
We'll play that for you a bit later on in the show. I promise you, Governor-General of this nation, we will play Helen Reddy's I Am Woman on this radio program.
Have a very happy and memorable International Women's Day.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
If you